Ever stop to think about all the water you use in a day? What if I told you that you could slash that amount, and it's easier than you think? That's exactly what we're diving into, making water conservation practical, powerful, and something you can start doing right now. Okay, to kick things off, just look at this number, 3,000 gallons. Let that sink in for a second. What could that possibly be? The water in a small pool? A hot tub? Nope. That's the amount of water wasted by one single, annoying, leaky faucet over the course of just 1 year. That constant drip, drip, drip. It adds up to an absolutely staggering amount of water and money, literally going right down the drain. And if one tiny little drip can waste that much, it kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? Where is all of your water really going? Well, let's find out. Okay, so before we start plugging leaks and fixing faucets, we gotta zoom out a little. To really get why this matters so much, we need to see the bigger picture, why every single drop truly, truly counts. So globally, it's pretty clear that agriculture is by far the thirstiest sector. I mean, it's huge. But that slice over there, domestic use, that's us. That's our direct sphere of influence, and it's where our personal actions can have a real, measurable impact. And believe me, our slice of that pie is not small. The average household in the US uses about 300 gallons a day. But here's the key part. A whopping 70% of that happens inside the house. So yeah, that seems like the most logical place for us to start. All right, so let's head inside. We're going to tackle our first action zone, saving water right there at home. And these are the kinds of changes you can literally start making today that add up to a huge impact. Okay, check out this scorecard. The numbers here are just, wow. There's our old friend, the leaky faucet, wasting 3,000 gallons. A low-flow shower head, that saves 2,700 gallons a year. Just shortening your shower by a couple minutes saves 700 gallons for each person. But the heavyweight champion here? A dual flush toilet. For a family of 4, we're talking a mind-blowing 13,000 gallons saved every single year. This is so key. One smart upgrade can have this massive outsized impact. Think about it. Your standard toilet uses the same huge gush of water for, well, everything. But a dual flush model gives you that low-flow option for liquid waste, which is most of the flushing we do, right? It's honestly one of the biggest wins you can get in your entire home. But hey, it's not all about big installations. Simple habits are just as powerful. Seriously. In the kitchen and laundry room, just wait till you have a full load. Super simple. Use the eco mode on the dishwasher. It's there for a reason. And when it is time to upgrade, grabbing a high-efficiency washer can save you up to 30 gallons of water with every single load. Okay, so we've buttoned up the house, made it super water efficient. Now let's step outside our front door and see how we can keep those savings going beyond our own 4 walls. Here's a word you should know for outdoor savings: xeriscaping. It sounds super technical, right? But the idea is actually beautiful and really simple. You use plants that are native to your area, ones that are naturally built to handle droughts. What you get is a gorgeous garden that thrives with minimal watering because it's perfectly designed for your climate. And how about this for a simple switch? Washing the car. If you just let a hose run, you can waste hundreds and hundreds of gallons. No joke. But if you use a bucket for the soapy water and another for rinsing, you use just a tiny fraction of that. You get the same clean car, but the water savings are just massive. And you know what? We can take these same ideas to work with us. Think about motion sensor faucets in the restrooms, or just using water pictures in the break room instead of letting a tap run. In a hotel, those linen reuse programs make a huge difference. All these little things, when you scale them up to a commercial level, add up to enormous savings. So individual actions are absolutely vital, but if we really want to amplify our impact, we've got to think bigger. We need to look at our largest circle of influence, our communities, and the tech that holds it all together. Just look at this, 20 to 30%. That's insane. In some cities, that's how much clean, treated water is just lost from the system because of leaks in old pipes before it even gets to a single house. It just goes to show you how critical our community infrastructure really is. Now, here's some really cool technology called gray water recycling. The idea is brilliant. You capture the relatively clean water from your showers, your bathroom sinks, and your laundry, and you reuse it for things that don't need drinking quality water, like flushing toilets or watering your garden. So, when you're out shopping for a new toilet or washing machine, here's your cheat code. Seriously. Look for the WaterSense label from the EPA. It's a trusted stamp of approval that guarantees the product uses at least 20% less water than a standard model. It takes all the guesswork out of shopping smart. And this is where it all comes together, right? The power of community. When a town launches educational campaigns, or offers rebates for water-saving upgrades, or even organizes fun water-saving challenges, it creates this incredible momentum. It supports everyone's individual efforts and just multiplies the impact for everybody. All right, we've gone from the drip in your faucet all the way up to citywide systems. We've covered the why and the how. So now let's bring it all home. Let's boil it all down to a super simple 3-step action plan you can start the second this is over. Okay, here we go. Step 1. Do a home audit. Hunt down those leaks. Remember, a single running toilet can waste over 200 gallons a day. Step 2. Choose one upgrade. Don't get overwhelmed. Just pick one high-impact thing, like that low-flow shower head. And finally, step 3, change one habit. The absolute easiest place to start, turn off the tap when you brush your teeth. That alone can save up to 4 gallons every single minute. It's a no-brainer. So that really just leaves us with one last really important question. We've seen the numbers, we've walked through the strategies and the simple steps. The only thing left to do is to actually do it. So, what is the first drop you will save today?